the show. Let's see what has been happening in the wrestling world. Welcome to the show, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The Two Count, always the best guests in Midwest. The Two Count, great time guaranteed because we're the best of the best. Meet Big Ace and JR, Top Shelf Tommy, we're about to start. Welcome to the Two Count. It's time to dig deep into the wrestling world. Welcome to the Two Count, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The Two Count.
The Two Count. The Two Count, where comedy meets wrestling. Please comment, share, like, and start a hype train for God's sakes. And now, here are the hosts of The Two Count. Comedian John Russell, wrestling broadcaster Big Ace, and everybody's favorite heel, Top Shelf Tommy.
What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday.
That's
oh,
right.
my God. Awesome to see all of you guys. I have I told Ace this, and Ace knows this, Tom. I have gone crazy with our Chandler money.
Oh,
I mean, not all of it. Some of it. I mean, and just my chunk, you know.
yeah.
HCW, how you doing, buddy? I mean, you guys, yeah, but I am telling you, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff, and then I haven't been able to get with a lot of it. Obviously, our new Newsbreak guy is awesome. And he knows what news is news. And so I'm looking forward to having him give us many more news. Hi, Tina, how you doing? Many more memorable news breaks as it happens. You know,
Is that guy just online being like, "Hey, I'll make any news break you want for money"?
No, he's a professional journalist.
It was real news
from India, who happens to have a little extra time on his hand and happens to like wrestling and what we're doing, and he'll do anything that I asked him to do for $30, up to 150 words.
Anything that you want to do?
Pretty much anything. He hasn't balked at. I mean, I've only had him do one. You know. And there's 5 people here. I don't want to play it, and I'll play it because it's one of the best things I think I've ever seen. And I'll go ahead and just play it, and it'll remind us of how good he really truly is.
Our investigative team has discovered that David Chandler has been identified as the benevolent overlord that apparently has intent to purchase the semi-popular Twitch show, The Two Count. Some sources have gone so far as to call Chandler the Two Potato Daddy, but this is, at the time of this report, unconfirmed. It is not known what changes Chandler may have planned for the Two Count, but our team will continue to follow this story and update you as we receive more details. Briefly, in other news, we can confirm that Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche. More news as it happens.
Man, he really knows the news when he hears it. And that's the best part about it, is that he's unbiased and he tells it like it is. You don't see any emotion on his face he's the news broadcaster that we've been looking for.
Here's a question I have, though. How much did you pay him for this?
$30.
Okay. And he said that I'm a douche?
Yeah.
So you paid him $30 to read a script, and he called me a douche. So in that script, he's not unbiased because he's showing your bias, thinking that I'm a douche.
No, it's he's reading the news. It's new. See, here's the thing. That was based here. So I have 150 words to work with, and I don't know a whole lot about David Chandler. He's an awesome guy. We all love him. DC Chandler, whatever we call him at this point, and I had a few extra words left, so I figured I would have him do something that was, probably, in the wheelhouse of 98% of the people that watch his show.
We should use some of that money for guests.
Yeah, but we have to. Here's the thing.
No. I know what you're saying, but speaking of, just so you guys know, NUR-D is not going to be with us tonight. Yeah, he got double booked. He felt really bad about it, so he had to go. But I found a replacement.
You did?
I found one replacement. Hey, there he is!
Oh my God! I love that it's Shanky and not that other idiot.
Look at me, boys. Look at me.
This is Shank, part of Team Top Shelf.
JR, I'm sorry.
How are you? Oh,
I'm sorry.
about what?
You think I'm coming alone?
Oh.
I never come alone. Come
Don't
on.
you fucking dare! God damn it!
Oh,
Look at this Top Shelf duo.
sweet it is.
Oh man, this is the most exciting stuff.
What? Hey, this is Top Shelf now, baby.
Oh, you know it. This is the best.
So, this sucks because I'm torn.
This is crying little baby ass bitch.
Shank, I know you won't do it, but I'll give you $50 to punch him in the mouth right now.
Split it.
Really lay him out.
That's a round of applause for the boys.
Round of applause.
Oh, man, you know what? I don't think this gets any better for me because one, I love these guys so damn much. Part of that hashtag Team Top Shelf and living that top shelf life, and both had great matches at the last Absolute show. So honestly, this is a hell of a celebration.
One of us had a good match. Don't even. You won. I didn't.
Well, it's still a great match, man. It wasn't that you lost. You just didn't have the outcome you wanted. You'll get him next time, dude.
Cardio, dude. Cardio.
That's right. I mean,
He's like, they're like, hey, dude, real quick. So his foot was on the rope, and you're like, what? Yeah, his foot was on the rope, and you're like, I'm not. Hang on. So I lost a lot of tension right here, guys. What? His foot was on the rope. Get back in there. We're gonna ring the bell one more time. And I'm like, oh.
yeah, you should. Because I realized I'm like, Shanky, get in there. Shanky, get in there. He goes, go on in.
I was getting yelled at by people behind me when I made that announcement. The foot was on the rope, though. And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so NUR-D couldn't make it. He's very sad, everybody. He sends his best wishes to all.
That's all right. Hey.
We'll see him soon. But we got a solid replacement.
Top Shelf replacement.
I mean, this is like a first. Tommy's got a good week going. He had Tim Nella with us on the watch along, which is another Top Shelf dude. He now has the boys here. So it's a good week for Tommy. I figure he needs it because there's going to be a whole lot of just bad.
Okay, time out. Then what did JR do to upset you?
Well, he made a whole video package thinking that it was unbiased, and he's trying to just, spew his hatred towards everybody. So he called me a douche indirectly, and now there's problems between us as hosts.
No,
not yet.
Let me play this news break.
Go ahead,
for you guys.
Yeah.
Our investigative team has discovered that David Chandler has been identified as the benevolent overlord that apparently has intent to purchase the semi-popular Twitch show The 2 Count. Some sources have gone so far as to call Chandler the 2 Potato Daddy, but this is, at the time of this report, unconfirmed. It is not known what changes Chandler may have planned for the 2 count, but our team will continue to follow this story and update you as we receive more details. Briefly, in other news, we can confirm that Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche. More news as it happens.
Nothing untrue. Show me the line.
Now, how much did you have to pay that man to do that?
$30.
$30, but I had it was because David Chandler has been so kind to us, and then I had a few words left, and I figured I don't want to waste them.
That is great, and I'm wearing a Potato Daddy shirt. Even
nice,
hilarious.
Stole that, by the way, didn't have to pay for it. Straight stole it off the merch table.
Sweet.
Cole's gonna get you, man.
He's finding out right now.
Now, since Thomas having such a great week, I have a little something else that I think everybody will enjoy. Does anybody remember the I Don't Like Mondays from the Boomtown Rats? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're all fucking 80 years old, JR. Good Lord.
Shanky says yes.
40-year-old idiot. Okay, here we go.
Chip inside his head gets switched to ego load, and nobody's gonna get over today. He's gonna make them kiss his throne, and Tommy doesn't understand it. He always thought he should hold the gold, and he can see no grievance, but he's full of weakness. What a reason will he make us grow?
Tell me why.
I don't like Tommy.
Tell me why.
I don't like Tommy.
Tell me why.
I don't like Tommy. I wanna pull the top shelf down.
It brings
Can't pull the top shelf down.
That brings a tear to my eye.
Did you use your entire
every fucking dime that David Chandler gave us? We split it 3 ways, of course. But I'm just blowing it all. Thanks, Malice.
God damn it,
sorry
Malice.
to hear about your buddy.
Oh, yeah,
your little
sorry,
pal, man. That's.
I must say, JR. First of all, it's one thing to go ahead and make a news break, and where the guy says, I'm a douche, but then go and make a whole song about why you hate me. It seems petty. I mean, my name is Tom, but it sure as hell is not petty.
Dude, it's for the good of the show, and you know it.
Is it?
Yes,
Three of us just agreed.
Here's the thing, you guys. I made one for, I had him do one for Ace, too.
Great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ace is my best friend. I wish he could be both of my co-hosts, best friend.
That's ridiculous. See, money well spent. There you go.
Fucking brown noses around here.
Nobody brown noses. Everybody's here to have fun.
I don't even know what any of these. I haven't seen any of these. I only saw the news broadcast.
Yeah, here's Ace's new theme. Here's Ace's new theme song.
Weaselly heels, rings. Rings. Hey, Tommy, check that out, man. Hey, right there. Hey, baby, don't you want to be top shelf? Rings.
I'm not singing them, by the way, Dan. But see that's yeah.
Can't wait.
I like
for
how
this,
basically
streaming
the best part of that, the best part is that apparently Ace's character or whatever in that fucking song is yelling at a girl if she wants to be top shelf. It's like, what the fuck? What is this about me, goddammit?
I took that as that was you.
All right, whatever, man. I mean, but it still
doesn't make
has.
sense why I would yell top shelf.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm
JR,
going to be
like-
honest with you, JR. I couldn't understand any of it. Maybe
I know.
old.
I have to go
I
through.
couldn't understand any of that.
I know it was
except
pretty rough.
the part he was talking about.
He's saying
I have to
rings,
go through.
rings. Like as
I'll
in
have to
ring
go
announcement.
through and put all the like closed caption it for you. But I mean, it's much it's with the most respect and love that I can do that for you.
Did you make yourself a
the
goddamn
jury's
theme song
out.
too?
Jury's out. He already
Did I make myself a theme song? Yeah.
I mean, a new one, not his oldest.
John Russell, the oldest guy on Twitch. He's a little grumpy and he begs for subs and bits. He's live from someone's basement where he goes on pissy rants. He could die while on the air, sitting in his underpants. Follow and sub to Wrestlemania. John Russell loves you.
Don't need to make a new one.
What? I was hoping that you would update the old, like out with the old, in with the new.
Fuck no. Why? I'm not. Look, I may be blowing my Chandler money, but I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not. I don't need to do that again.
Debatable.
It is debatable, isn't it, Brian?
Wait a minute. Debatable. I think there's another news break.
Oh, here we go.
This Justin, our investigative team has uncovered some remarkable news about professional wrestler Bryce Jordan, also known to some as the Golden God. There is apparently an investigation regarding Jordan's propensity to kick a yet unnamed podcast host in the testicles. There is clear video evidence, but the question is what type of punitive damages might be requested? Monetary compensation? A public apology? Even a match with stipulations as requested by the kind, generous, and intelligent victim are all on the table. And finally, in the news, Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche. More news as it happens.
This is pure unbiased. We report. You make up your mind.
I have not seen that one either. That was not here at the watch log. That is amazing.
That caught me completely off guard.
I mean, Jesus, JR, what in the... See, here's the thing. JR gets the money first, and then Ace and I get it later.
Well, it's not, no,
We get our
you
cut
fucking
after-
idiot. You know how much you're going to get? It's not like it's in my pocket, and I'm going, hey, I'm going to fucking spend it before I give it to
That's
him.
what I'm thinking you're going to do, man. You're going to also start having all these news breaks, and all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, the boys are going to break up for some stupid reason, man. JR,
Why would I fucking do that? Why would I lie about anything in any of these news breaks? That's ridiculous.
I don't know. Can't wait for the next one to go. Yeah, you
I'm
should.
sorry. Well, Chang, because I like you. And the new, if you've noticed, the news breaks, other than David Chandler, are sort of about people that I think are sort of scummy.
Well, hold on. You could probably make a news break or something like that, or just report over that. Oh, JR, who is a benevolent blah blah blah, loves Big Ace and Shank. That is all from the news today.
Yeah, he does. He does.
A great one.
Again, where's the lie?
Where's the lie?
In another news, Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche.
See, I'm just gonna start making your news breaks for you. Don't pay this guy, pay me. Come on, man.
We'll drop the news top shelf style.
Yeah.
First of all, you're not near as funny as that Indian guy. Okay,
He's pretty good.
let's just get that out of the way.
He nails it every fucking time.
Just no facial expression at all.
Because he's a professional newsman. You don't fuck with that kind of shit. He's good. And when you find somebody that's good, you stick with them.
Why do you think I've been sticking with the boys for so damn long? Jesus.
What do you think I've been tagging with him?
Why do you think I've been trying to fire Tom?
I get it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm the one who fucking carries the show every fucking week. Are you kidding me?
Got a good point.
We just did. How long have we been on now?
We've been on 20 minutes.
20
so
We
far,
just did 20 minutes, and you were not. You brought dick to the show.
By being part of the show and you doing these stupid news breaks and all these other songs, I'm literally the draw right now because of all the things that you spent money on.
I've spent money on something about Bryce Jordan. I also dislike him, but he's see, here's the difference between you and Bryce. Okay, Tom. Bryce does not make any assertion that he's carrying the show like you do. Bryce knows what his role is. He does it well. I dislike the man. I have great respect for his talent. I just don't like him. Whereas you're always in business for yourself. You're always stirring shit up. And
yeah.
There you go.
Danny gotcha.
Sure he did. Anyhow, listen, I go into the business for myself. Oh, is that why I got us these beautiful 2-count patches? Huh?
Great.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Am I also not the one who promotes like crazy about the 2-count? Huh? Who was in Waterloo this last year and just literally telling everybody about 2-count? Hey, you guys checking out the 2-count? You guys checking out the 2-count? Who talked the most during that panel during Hall of Fame weekend? This guy. You know why? Because people want to hear what the top shelf has to say.
And all of your and Tom, all of your hard work, your sweat equity has resulted in us having 176 followers. So fuck yourself.
Is that not more than what we had when I got here? I think it was probably only like 4 when I got here.
We had over 200 when you got here.
The fucking audacity on this fucking old ass dude right now to say these words to me and think that he's being funny and smart at the same time. Lord knows neither was ever happened.
Just being honest, just like the news break.
Oh my God, Dan, if you don't stop it with this whole bitch, cry, you know, this is the whole reason that I lose my shit almost entirely every week, because I got people in the comments and I got JR who's routinely trying to belittle me and make me go down to his level when I'm at the top shelf living this grand life.
Cat peeler.
Unbelievable.
All right. Now that the bickering is done between the children.
It's not.
I know.
It's never going to be done. Not when he spends all of his money just to try and belittle me and make me feel insecure.
If you want me to spend
your money on belittling him, if you'd like,
if you want to spend,
free to do so.
You want me to spend more money to belittle you? In your opinion, I'm belittling you? I'm not. Everybody knows that is hilarious.
Yeah, he looks way different. Lab glass. He looks way different.
Yeah,
he's turning into anybody.
What happens when you divide?
Yep. NUR-D had some prior engagements tonight, and he didn't know about all of it. Last minute manager let him know, and he had to pull out. So it's all right. He was very sad about it, but we might try to do something SummerSlam with NUR-D. We'll see. Yeah, because here's the deal, guys. We had a really successful watch along on Saturday night for night 1 of WrestleMania. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Mania both nights. We're going to talk about Raw after Mania because there's some shit to say. And then we're going to talk about the sale because I think it's big news. And you two just follow along however you want. My guess is Bryce knows more about this than Shank does because Shank's a busy man. Not that you're not, Bryce.
Yeah, always.
But
I'm always ready. I got to know when I need to either step into the octagon or step into the ring.
There you go. Well,
always ready.
You have both options open.
Yeah. So, all right. Did you boys watch any WrestleMania?
Both nights.
Yeah.
Oh, right, perfect. This will be
During
great.
work, even.
Oh wow.
They don't get fired, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't do a watch along for night 2. Night 2 was a bit off, but all right, guys, let's hop into it. The first match was Austin Theory, John Cena. First of all, what's everyone's initial thoughts on Mania as far as the set, the crowd, how things came out? I thought the set was good. What's up, Shane?
Dude, that is my favorite. That's literally, besides like Backlash, when they had the swinging hook, that's got to be one of the best ones they have done. That was
really good.
awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was a really nice set.
Why can't we get one for every pay-per-view, though? God, I hate that big LED
think-
flat board. Sucks.
Don't you think a lot of it depends on the layout of the
Arena.
venue that they're
Yeah,
doing
that-
it in, though?
Well,
I mean-
yeah, but they did it all the time.
Yeah,
You used
and
to do it for
yeah.
every show. Like how it's money.
Royal Rumbles, even, like I've noticed. So I went to not the last one, but the year before that. It had this tiny little stage.
Mhm.
I've noticed like the last two have been like that.
yeah.
Well, SummerSlam this last year was a very
Listen.
small entranceway, and
Mhm.
I have
There was-
$60. They can come rent my stage. Easy. I'll go put it up. 25 minutes, baby. We'll get her did.
There was rumor that they were going to maybe start putting money back into like sets for shows,
Good. Bring the fist.
but I do believe that was maybe something that came out during the Triple H regime, which appears to be over just as quickly as it began.
Boo.
So
I want to say
Yeah.
this though, quick about the set. I agree with Shank and everybody else. It was awesome. Unfortunately, they squandered it because they really didn't do fucking anything with it.
Not
And
really.
I mean, I can't think of one entrance that I thought, oh my god, that is WrestleMania. There was no entrance. There was nothing there.
The pianos. Was
Am I
kinda
wrong?
cringy. I didn't like the pianos.
I mean, yeah, that was good, but
Edge's was pretty
I
good.
was trying to.
Edges was pretty good.
The fact that they did, they're like pop culture. The fact that they didn't have anyone walk up the entranceway and slap a dude while he was talking, like that's just a missed opportunity right there.
Yeah.
I will say this though, with that set and how they had Rey Mysterio come out, all of those steps for Rey to have to go up and then walk back down. It's like, come on, you guys couldn't make like one little side step for this man to just walk up and not go up 30 steps to then come back down the
Why
ramp.
did they slingshot him over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What's that
Yep.
jumping out the sky? Come on, man.
Yep. That's what I thought. I thought the same thing. Yeah, they should have totally just got him up. He did. He did. But yeah, I liked it. It was a good set, though. That's the one thing when you walk into Mania for your first time, if you go live, it's like seeing the set, taking it all in. It's pretty fun. Austin Theory, John Cena opened it up. Was it John Cena's last match? That's been my question this whole time.
No, and it felt like an indie match. I felt like it's a match that I could go to my local indie show and see this exact match happen. It didn't feel like a WrestleMania match.
Not really. The pacing on that one was very awkward. I mean, I guess that's probably why it started Mania, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like a normal big time. And people are going to hate me on this, but I was not concerned about all the Make-A-Wish kids, but I think that was very cool. But I had concerns about one of them getting made fun of online. And if you guys know who Majin Buu is from Dragon Ball Z, you know what the hell I'm talking about. And I know, I know I'm going to hell for that comment. I know I'm going to hell for that comment, but I'm
I'll
just
see you there, baby. I'll see you there.
I'm putting it out there, all right? And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, it'd be even better if John Cena had the kids run with him with that one kid in the wheelchair.
Oh,
That would have been great. I would have loved to seen that.
Timmy!
Just somebody behind him. Pick up your legs. Pick up your legs.
He actually rides down on the wheelchair on the back.
Oh,
The kids
that's
seen
what
it.
I would have
Yeah.
seen. I would have had Bryce on the back, and I would have went shotgun on the lap. And like, hey, you feel these things? Eh, probably not.
The whole way down, Shank's just like sticking the kid's leg with a chair.
You
Or
sure
with
you
his
don't
fork.
feel that?
All right, we are really going to hell now, but that's all right. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all didn't want me to say it on the watch along, so here I am. All right.
Hey.
Well, you asked me, and I don't know. Or what's it? Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball
I don't.
Z, yeah.
You asked. You're like, do you know that? I'm like, no. I know who Goku is. I only know Goku because when Justin Gabriel first was in Nexus, we used to call him Goku.
That's really fair.
Yeah. Any thoughts on Cena losing to Theory?
Not as bad as losing that hair, but that happens.
I feel like it.
Cena.
I feel like it didn't elevate Theory as much as they hoped to, beating Cena. You know, it didn't. Like I said, it felt like it was just heat, 5 moves of doom, low blow, Theory wins.
Yeah. Marquee matchup for John Cena. That's what it was. It was not about any story or anything really. It was just about Cena's going to be there. Who should he go against? He's not in the main picture, so the U.S. title seems good enough, right?
Yeah.
Go USA, Cena. The G.I. Joe logos were kind of cool, though.
No.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
What do you mean? Look at the hair on the face, though. That shit's pretty glorious.
Well, mine's by choice. Once I started seeing it, I just said screw it.
See, that's the whole thing. He could have gone back to his old, like, original, like that little triangle thing on top, and then just shaved the rest of it.
Oh, dude, my band teacher had that. Straight up. Wayne, shout out. What up, doggy?
Do the Tyson Kid, grow it out longer, and actually like spike it up.
God, the 90s, 2000s were a terrible time for hair.
They were.
What are you talking about? Bleach blonde, the shell necklaces. Oh, 2001. Take me back. I take it back. Pre-September.
There you go.
All right, we move on. A tag wave, fatal 4-way tag match. Street Profits. What was it? American Alpha, the Viking Warriors. Who was the
Braun and Ricochet.
That's right, Braun and Ricochet, which Dawkins laid the fuck out of Braun, dude.
It was so great.
It was pretty amazing.
So great.
That probably was the only thing that actually popped that match. I don't know, because we saw the boys in that fatal 4-way at Madhouse last year. I thought that was better than what we saw this time. I mean, other than like no one landed on somebody's head, right, Shank? I had to. I had to because I've read.
I literally was just about to bring him up too, as that's the reason why our match was better. Then you're like, hey, remember when you got jumped on? Yeah. I remember I got a face full of taint. You're right. Still can't get rid of that smell out of my mustache.
That's why you had to go outside after the match.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh, is that why he wasn't going to just fucking pound the dude?
Oh, that's great. Well, the thing with this is another match where it's an excuse to just get names on the show. Again, there was nothing that this was progressing. There was nothing coming to an end during this match. All that really happened is the Street Profits wanted to show that they're probably the more dominant tag team in the WWE. But they've been that for a while. So what's next? I still think they need to split eventually, like soon.
What?
Just saying.
Maybe it's just me. I hate splitting tag teams. That's why I love the New Day so much.
But
Like, why can't they just go like, "Hey, you're obviously better. Go do that. I'll hang right here. Let's fight out some other time."
WWE has never been a real big proponent of tag teams. They just, you can think of tag teams that have come in there. By the way, one of the Bushwhackers passed away today.
Bushwhacker Butch.
Yeah, but and you've had people like the Legion of Doom come in, Road Warriors come in, but it's only because it's a spectacle. It's not because they're really going to do anything with them, and that's always been Vince's deal. He's never really liked tag teams.
Well, I would say that sometime in that Attitude Era, or even Ruthless Aggression, where you had like the New Age Outlaws, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys, that was probably their best run of complete tag teams. But even then, they were probably looking like, okay, Edge and Christian can be broken up, the Hardy Boys can be broken up because Jeff is better than Matt, blah, blah, blah. Dudley Boys, they never thought that they should be split up, which apparently Impact did, right? Go Impact. But
now those two won't even do anything together now.
Well, apparently, yeah, because The original thought was that they were going to introduce or induct Stacey Keibler into the Hall of Fame, but I guess not. So I don't know. Like there has been times where the tag team division has been good, but this match was not one of them. As a whole.
I really liked the match. I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
That was a good way to really showcase what everyone can do. And the chaos theory hit on Braun was insane. I love Gable.
Dude, I've been saying it for a while. That guy's got a big future. He will have a title in his future. Butch was at a Mania event. They had to take him. Yeah, I think he was at WrestleCon. I don't even think I thought it was like Friday. I thought he like literally landed in LA and basically went straight to the hospital. I could be wrong though. But sad. Half of the Bushwhackers gone, or is that both now?
Yeah. No, Luke is still alive.
You sure? He's still looking ahead somewhere?
Yep.
Good for him.
We're
that didn't come out the way you wanted it to.
Weirdest fucking gimmick thing in the world. Like, I wish I was there when Vince pitched the whole because also if you know anything about the Bushwhackers originally, like before WWF, they were actually like a badass tag team. They were not this comic-y, but like where did that
go
come?
Again? How does that go again?
Fuck off. Where did it come from that they were like, you know what would be a great idea? I'm going to grab this kid's head in the front row and I'm going to lick the side of his face. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. It's going to win everyone.
I got to think it's all Vince, don't you?
Like,
that's the kind of idiot
I'm getting
shit
pitched that, I'm going to be like, what the fuck?
I think because they were the sheep herders.
Yeah.
And they were violent mean over there in Hawaii. I watched a doc on them not too long ago.
Yeah, they're exactly. Tales from the Territory when they covered that stuff.
There it is.
I think it was like Hawaii and Portland.
Yes. They were badass, dude.
Right. Yeah.
That wasn't a gimmick. Sure, it wasn't.
Kind of like a Biden hair sniff.
Whoa, ayo, he was just in town yesterday.
Hey, there we go. Cat Peeler putting it on for the tag teams. I would start tearing this dude up over here, whoever this Duff Freak is, stealing our Doug gimmick, but
gimmick infringement.
Want to be a dwarf. That was cute too. Like, bro, I'm 6'1", 265.
The DAAA, what are you talking about? Is that what he was calling his company?
Bryce is over here 7'4", way up there on the top shelf.
The top shelf.
Half of 420 pounds.
Boy.
That was so funny.
There's like 3 or 4 of you in the Iowa scene that make me make references to that for their weight.
You're first.
You guys were, yes, you were the first. We move along to, I think, one of the more memorable matches of night one, and that is Seth Rollins taking on Logan Paul. I think it was Triple H on their press conference at the end that he said, Logan Paul, Pat McAfee, and Bad Bunny have no business being as good as they are at this industry, considering that they're like outsiders. You know what I mean? And he is pretty spot on.
Bad Bunny being the worst of the 3, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. But for what he did,
still pretty freaking awesome,
right? What'd you guys think of Logan Paul's entrance?
It's a bit gimmicky.
On brand for Logan Paul.
I mean, good for him. Business smart though, dude. Plug your stuff. Whatever.
I mean, the Prime thing, genius. Yeah.
By the way, not too bad. I've tried one. Not gonna buy it, but I tried it.
Timmy Nell was drinking it like it was water.
Yeah.
Hell.
I mean, isn't it supposed to be like a flavored energy water or something?
Yeah, it's a Gatorade. They do Gatorade and energy drinks, basically. They're sports drinks and energy drinks.
Like without the sugar or something.
Yeah. I don't know if he needed the microphone.
Nope.
Could have done without him talking his way to the ring.
Yeah.
I'd never like that.
He's just so much cuter when he doesn't talk. I used to tell my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You're doing that thing I don't like again. What's that? Talking.
Can we steal that and tell Tom?
Yeah, I'll let you.
I'll let you. Yeah, man. Dude, that was again. Logan.
That's blatant too.
Oh.
Fuck you, JR.
Children.
Oh, come on.
Children. Yeah, I thought this was a hella good match. Do we see Logan Paul sign another contract? Keep going.
Probably.
Probably. I mean,
why not?
why not? Yeah.
Followers are huge. We're gonna keep.
I
On
mean,
plugging.
Get KSI and there's some more too.
Oh my god.
What did they say? Guess I wanted to challenge Booker T. I thought I read.
Oh
That'd
God.
be awesome.
Booker can't even walk, dude. Did you see him get out of that rumble?
Oh,
Jesus.
shucky ducky.
Man, looks like he's been riding a horse for the last 20 years.
I mean, if that's what you want
Listen,
to call
don't talk about Charmella.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you want to call Charmella that, I don't know if you want to do that to her face.
Listen.
It's not a good thing, man.
That's hilarious.
Well, I mean, he might, because if UFC or Endeavor wants to fucking push a fight of his and stuff like that, that's even more fucking eyes his way. I don't know, man.
Yeah, or push his drink.
I'd say he's a
push Prime.
sponsor. He was a sponsor on the last fight.
Oh yeah, and UFC, they're the official drink for UFC now, Prime.
Oh, there we go.
So, yeah. God, we're gonna get into that after the Mania stuff, because there's so many things in the future now for WWE that are in the air because of that sale. But Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus Lita defeat Damage Control in a fun little.
No. Entirely disagree. Entirely. It was bad.
I mean, but it wasn't supposed to be great.
But it was supposed to be passable.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think the other thing too is if you look at Damage Control, they haven't won a single fucking match since they lost the titles.
Yeah.
And even then they were still losing. I don't remember the last time Io, Bailey, or Dakota won a match, singles or tag. Like,
see, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, because they got those titles, and then literally that was it. Like, they got the titles, and
But that's the trouble of bringing in Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
because
every Hall of Famer in this pay per view won.
No,
Edge,
Rey
Mysterio.
Mysterio. Hall of Famer yet. Cena's not Hall of Famer yet.
Don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean, entirely agree.
Yeah. Yeah, Trish was looking mighty good there.
Trish Stratus is a fan of Bryce Jordan and Du Bois.
Oh, just Bryce Jordan. It's not me, dude.
I was trying to oversell. I'm sorry.
You don't know. She ain't met the shank yet.
Yeah. Trying to repost that picture again, get some Twitter likes.
Because during my match, she was talking to him. I'm literally watching I'm like in the match. I'm like, Wes Briscoe's gonna get his ass kicked. Whoa, Bryce is talking to Trish. I walk in 2 minutes into that. Wes Briscoe sends me home early.
New episodes of Briscoe and Big Ace, by the way, coming out soon.
Yeah, they're up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. They are up.
Tell brother Wes that Shanky says hi and he misses him.
I will let him know. Bailey tweeted, yeah, so that's the other thing. Bailey tweeted something after Mania, making it sound like she may leave. Again, though, I think a lot of this has to do with the sale. I think that was maybe just whatever, but the fact that she got pulled off her Raw last night, and again, I don't want to get too much into this till we're done with the Mania card, because this is all going to be evolving with the sale shit. So, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, so Becky looked good, Trish looked good, Lita looked good, Damage Control looked good. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. So first of all, shout out to past guests of the show, Jassy, getting to be with one of them police officers, taking out Dominic Mysterio. I love the Dominic Mysterio storyline for how comical it is. Because here's the deal. It's supposed to be comical. Like, we are supposed to laugh at this.
Yeah.
Dom is just so damn good at actually, like, being that little shit that's like, dude, you were there for one night. You aren't pretty. Man, I did hard times, homie. He's so, and that's why I said he needed the win. And I'm a little, we talked about this with Wes on our last episode this week. He even said it. He's like, Dom should have won. And it should have. Like, it would done more for him than it would ever do for Ray. Whatever, I guess, the family shit. But man, that was just a whole fun story. I wish the sister would have been a little more. I think like her reaction was like a little late for the cup throne, and then Ray was just late getting over there. I thought that would have been better if she actually would have like grabbed his hair or something, pulled him in, and then whatever. But and then Mom maybe hit her. I think that all could have been a little more of a higher point than it came off of that night. I don't know. You guys were in the room with me. What did you think? Because they really wanted to make a big deal about how Angie, Ray's wife, really finally broke down and just had to slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were talking. If that was a real slap from a Hispanic mother, it would have been with a shoe or something.
Well, like I said, if it was from a Hispanic mother, it would have never happened more than once.
Right.
The first time he ever yelled at her, "Shut up!" I mean, if I do that today to my old 80-year-old mom who has one good leg right now because she just had knee surgery, she'd still find a way to whoop my ass.
So you take you down.
Oh, yeah. Like, you don't mess with a Mexican lady like that. You just don't. They don't fuck around.
Hey, she was Hispanic?
Half, yeah.
You got a little Canelo Alvarez in you. I see.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Don't give him too much credit.
Tommy's just jealous that he ain't got that. He actually is just Irish.
Hey!
Hey,
That bullcrap.
Listen, I get called.
It's that big too, right?
Yeah, I get called Canelo a bunch of times with Mexicans, man. So fuck
That's
you, dude.
funny. That big, right?
My
I'm
mom's
sorry.
penis. I'm not gonna deny it.
And that's how we got demonetized on this one. All right.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah. No, I really did enjoy the Dominic. So what do they do? I mean, what happens with Ray now is the question. We already know what's going down. If you watch Raw, you know what's going down. It's Backlash in Puerto Rico. Well, and that's also now, I guess, in question. Because I thought it would be Dom and Bad Bunny, but I mean, Priest is who put Bad Bunny through the table. So is it going to be Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny?
I think Damian Priest is actually Puerto Rican. So I think that's why they're going that route, maybe. But
And Dom just there to help him cheat?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tag match, right?
True. Okay. So
Dom and Priest
who
and
tags-
Bunny and Ray.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
I mean, that makes the most sense because they
Yeah.
also beat up Ray during the whole segment.
And Ray checked on Bad Bunny after he got thrown through the table. So that's a perfect call.
I mean, if I was going to book it, I'd find a way to bring Carlito back, dude. That way you really get Puerto Rico going, man. Come on.
I mean, he
I
might be
spit in the
there.
face of those who don't want to be cool. Come on.
How do you
Versus
spit in
JR
your own
all the
face?
time. Okay, JR. Idiot stepping on my fucking joke.
Because you're the only
Can we
one
get
that
breaking news
has
about how
the
dumb you are right now?
You got to go pay for it first. And then
We don't pay around here.
come on, bro. You
I'll
want to
give you Ashwani's link if you want it.
Yeah, why not? Actually,
I'm gonna
why don't
get
you just
that
drop in
dude
the
and start doing
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy 1,000 of them, man. I got Chandler money, dude.
It's gonna be our Titantron.
Bro,
Our
that's what I'm
Titantron is
saying.
gonna
Or
be
what
him.
if we do what if we pay him to like do a live talk on a microphone live as we walk out?
I don't think you can do
Oh.
it. I think the time difference is too difficult for him.
Oh,
to
this
do it
dude's
live.
literally over.
But I mean, we could definitely, have him do. Like, how funny would it be if in what's it, Waterloo, where the ladder match is happening?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, just breaking news, and he does something, then you guys come out. That'd be kind of funny.
That'd
That'd be hilarious. I mean, hell, I could just even make like something on commentary. I could just grab one of the wireless mics. Just
Why don't we
breaking
have
news,
somebody
breaking
that's
news.
good at it do it though?
Yeah, again, that guy's really good, Tom. Sorry, I'm not trying to knock you, but you're not.
Yeah,
not a
I mean, you
newscaster.
have obvious talent. It's just not in doing a news.
Yeah, that
break.
guy's like really good. Like,
David
that's-
Chandler's in the chat.
Chandler?
DC's in the
DC,
chat.
how are you, my man?
DC, what's up?
He already knows what we got for him.
Oh, DC, there's a bunch of new. We'll get back to Mania in a minute. We got to show.
Yeah, so let's.
We got
Chandler
just some
all the
videos,
stuff.
guys. Okay, the overloaders here.
The videos that Tom hates.
the videos that Tom hates.
One.
Okay, so here's
One
I'm
hates.
gonna. So David, we'll play this for you because we got Tom a new theme song.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, I do hate it.
inside his head gets switched to ego load. And nobody's gonna get over today. He's gonna make them kiss his throne. And Tommy doesn't understand it. He always thought he should hold the gold. And he can see no grievance, but he's full of weakness. What a reason will he make us groan?
Tell me why.
I don't like Tommy.
Tell me why.
I don't like Tommy.
Tell me why.
I don't like Tommy. I wanna pull the top shelf down.
Right there. I mean, it really
Pull
is.
the top
It's-
shelf down, dude. You cannot pull the top shelf down.
It's a fantastic, but you can. I mean,
it
you-
saying-
7'4" Bryce Jordan is keeping it up, baby.
oh, by the way, David, you know that we had a news break when you were with us on Saturday. We've got a new one as well.
This Justin, our investigative team has uncovered some remarkable news about professional wrestler Bryce Jordan, also known to some as the Golden God. There is apparently an investigation regarding Jordan's propensity to kick a yet unnamed podcast host in the testicles. There is clear video evidence, but the question is what type of punitive damages might be requested? Monetary compensation? A public apology? Even a match with stipulations as requested by the kind, generous, and intelligent victim are all on the table. And finally, in the news, Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche. More news as it happens.
That's just gold right there.
Yeah, I'm glad they got my good side because I tell you what.
Classic picture of Bryce, by the way. But what are you referring to this in that news break, JR?
Hey, you guys, this is the Thunderdome, and it's a fantastic venue. I've already looked around. We'll show you a little bit more later. I'm going to hit the can quick. You can come in with me if you want, to a certain point, right? But, gosh, you like a ladies' room, men's room, and it's kind of like mirrors and stuff. And anyway, I'm going to lock. Let's try a couple here. Locked, busy. It's a busy place, and but I gotta use that. I gotta use one of these.
Gotcha, fucker!
Boom!
That's right! I'll be where you'll never expect! That's what
Fuck you, JR! That's right, man. Let's go have a drink, baby.
Just like that, baby. Just like whoa!
Same
Can you
shirt, by the
see-
way. Same shirt.
He's been wearing that shirt since that kick.
Here's the
Got three
thing.
of them. You're welcome.
He wants to know why I try to belittle him, right? And yet here's Tom, my supposed co-host, saying, fuck you, JR, after I get kicked in the nuts. What kind of, and he wonders how I could possibly want to belittle him. Fuck
it's
off,
not-
you goddamn moron.
Listen, I thought that was all in the past, dude. I don't know why you keep
Oh, yeah.
living.
Why you keep
I mean, Shank and I just stay in the middle.
I don't, David.
Oh,
I
sure
tell
you
you,
do.
I don't mind Ace. I don't mind Ace at all. I don't mind Shank, who is the kind bearded gentleman there. He's fantastic. Bryce Jordan is a true talent in the wrestling ring, but he's a dick. And
No, that's wrong.
and Tom is just fucking Tom. I mean, you, David, you
Top shelf.
see him all
I'm
over
just the top shelf.
You're
Go
not
ahead and finish the
fucking top
statement. Tom
shelf.
is just
You're
top
you're
shelf.
A piece of shit's what you are.
Hey, you
Bill
know what? You
Belichick on the top shelf.
everybody can say what they want to, but the reality is, I got two other people on this show. This way, actually, sorry, that are agreeing with me that I am top shelf because they are top shelf. So top shelf recognizes top shelf. Dave Chandler knows this. DC knows this. See. No, it's not about overpriced booze. This is about
Chandler.
being your best version of yourself, not overpriced or anything like that. You know your value and you show your value every day. That's what these two guys do right here. The boys, top shelf all the way. JR, clearly devalues himself every day. Look at what he's wearing right now. Some weird Isotopes hockey jersey. Come on.
I actually think it's sweet. Actually, I was going to compliment on that earlier. I
Thank you.
love the color.
See, Shank, that's why I like you, Shank, because God damn it, you know what's real, and these other two fucks don't.
Well,
I'll
tell you guys.
Don't call Ace a fuck. He's been okay this whole show.
And Chandler. Here's the deal. It might not be Top Shelf for much longer. We'll see. His sponsors really been urging him to change that moniker. So we'll see how far that goes.
Oh, dude, I will.
He has a sponsor.
Tom should.
Dude, we all have a lot of different things going on, man.
Okay.
I mean, you think that I'm not trying to get sponsors for this show? I mean, David Chandler has been our benevolent overlord the last 2 weeks and just throwing out money because, well, he's the best. That's all I can say. Yeah, DC for life, baby.
Is that your man cave?
No, it's his living room.
He's got a fuck shower in the other room though.
Ooh,
What?
Tommy
You really?
does have a fuck shower.
What?
Whoa.
Like with the bed, the soft shit, and like one of all the
I mean,
sprinkles
it's
come
a
down
shower,
the
Shank. You don't have a bed in a shower, man. Come on, dude.
You do have a
whatever.
fuck
You
shower.
have a shower?
You do
Oh,
have a
yes.
fuck shower.
It's
Get
a bench.
one of them chiropractor fucking bed things, slam it in your shower. You're tip top ready to rock. Just don't go
Okay.
too hard. You break a leg.
That says you've been to some seedy massage parlors right there, Shank. That's what that says.
Asian massage on First Street in Cedar Falls, baby. Here's the plug. Real
Well,
business.
I mean,
too.
yeah.
Right next to Jordan's Flowers.
Yeah, do you go and ask for the tulip special?
No, I just get a good old leggy. It's not my problem they give me the old tuggy for the ride. They know Top Shelf too. They may not speak the same language, but they get it.
Money is money.
Oh
all
my
it is.
god.
Girth is girth, baby. How you doing?
Sweet Lord.
Definitely saying I have so many cuddle pillows. Sure, man. I mean, sometimes you get lonely, but every once in a while, you know, just gotta grab a pillow, hug it real close, fall asleep, baby. There ain't no shame in that, dude. Why is everyone trying to think that there's shame in that?
Hello,
Not everybody can go to bed by them or with other people all the time. Come on, man. The fuck are you trying to come after me with this weak ass fucking game of insults? Come on, DeFreak. You're better than you're worse than that, actually.
You're worse than that. He stole our gimmick, dude. He literally.
Mm-hmm. DeFreak, you son from the boys. Tear stains. Wow, man. Listen, I only cry because of people like you, man, exist in this world. How about that? You exist in this world. That's why I cry, because you make this world so much worse, DeFreak. Okay? There's things that can make your life better, you know, raising up to the top shelf level. How about that? Just be better. Yeah. Just be better.
DeFreak, his tears don't make it to the covers. Tommy uses them as lubricant.
Oh, I gotta get better. Come on, man. I'm already living that top shelf life. I can't get any better, dude. I'm already at the best.
Here's the thing. Tom's saying that he lives the top shelf life is just like somebody who gives themselves a fucking nickname. You don't do that. It doesn't. You don't say, "Oh, I'm going to be called Top Shelf now." You don't fucking give yourself a nickname.
I didn't give myself the nickname. I had to give him to me.
Who did?
Here, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Shank didn't give himself the nickname. He's always been the Shank.
I
was
didn't give
born
myself
the
the nickname.
Shank.
I didn't
His
give myself the
mother
nickname
named
either.
him the Shank, for fuck's sake.
Somebody else in the chat at one point, about a year ago, probably at this point, said Thomas Top Shelf, and I just roll with it. Okay, I didn't say it about me; they said it about me. How about that? Okay,
who did?
Who said it? Because they deserve credit.
They
all the credit right now.
I don't remember. It could have been like Lab Glass. It could have been, I don't remember. I'm just saying I know that somebody else had pointed out because of some of the things that people called me in my life, as far as, you know, stylish, you know, big
Handsome.
time Tom, handsome, the
Great beard.
best. I mean, these things are. See, I mean, Bryce understands because, you know, he's heard a lot of these same things.
Is normally drunk.
Nicknames are given, not chosen. Fucking everybody knows that. Top Shelf. Name yourself, Tommy.
First of all, has anybody actually proven that you're the oldest man on Twitch? Because you gave yourself that fucking moniker, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's different. That's a marketing slogan.
Oh, the fuck it is, dude. It's a nickname. And you
subtle difference.
You moniker piece of shit. Good. You know what?
It's a difference.
This is
There's a
bullshit.
difference.
Fucking
You
trying
can
to
put
railroad me
Top
like
Shelf
this.
under yours in white if you'd prefer. So that it's like a slogan. It's an identifier, but yours is a nickname.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go ahead and make my own shirts. I'm going to put like the 2 Count logo right here, and just on the back one just be like Top Shelf. That's all it's going to be. It's just literally Top Shelf
DC.
on a fucking bar. That's all. And then people are going to buy those, and then that's me going into business for myself right there, JR. So go fuck yourself.
See,
thank you, David Chandler.
Here's the thing. I mean, look, we all know that what happens.
I'm the ace of dealing with these 2 children.
Here's what we know. We know that every time Tom goes on a rant, it always ends up with 2 fingers up and fuck you, because he can't think of anything fucking else.
Tom Rail Drink Chillstrom. It's funny. YouTube keep Ario. We'll be discussing night 2 next week. Yep, this is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, this is true. Well, I'll tell you what. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair was the next match. Charlotte Flair loses to Rhea Ripley. Mommy is now the new women's champion.
That German.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, the mat burn was for real. Like Charlotte, oof.
It needed it though.
She
The crowd woke up after it.
For sure. No, for sure. You know, she earned her Hawaiian vacation that she's on right now with that one. We all were like, oh shit, she just kissed the mat for real.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, whoop!
Oh,
okay,
man.
let's go.
So it sounds like Charlotte's going to be gone for a little while. What happens now? Chandler agrees, Granny. What happens now with Rhea, who's going to be the next one? We saw a tease on Monday, but that's obviously not. Who is it? You want the next chat?
Thanks volunteering to be the next challenger for the SmackDown Women's title.
Hey, Rhea Ripley versus Brandon the Shank Eubanks. How did that go down?
I'd punch her right in the face.
Oh, it's great. Most people, yeah, because you should.
I mean, new right here. How you doing?
And new.
It's going to become the new Andy Kaufman Memorial Intergender Championship. That's what Shake's going to call it.
If I identify the right way, then we ain't got to change no name.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good point.
There you go. Charlotte might need more plastic surgery after that rug burn. Got to poke a little piece back in. And yeah, apparently she's taking time off, guys, because she's going to enter her first bodybuilding competition.
Oh, good for her. Oh.
Listen, Granny, it's nice of you to come over and join us after your stream. We appreciate you being here.
See, now that's funny.
That is funny.
Listen, it's very easy to make Ace pop.
Strawberry.
Okay?
Oh, you're not.
Don't get mad because it didn't even have to be aimed at you. Just the sentence of strawberry blonde beehole.
Was enough.
Not that bad.
Top shelf.
That's good shit, dude. That's good shit.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Vince.
Well, he was saying it last night. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, they go against the Usos in half of the Bloodline storyline coming to a conclusion. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, brand new tag team champions. You think you could take them, boys?
Oh.
I mean, Kevin Owens took me. I was wearing fight shorts before he was.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, 2007. Let's see it, nerd. Instead, you were looking chubby in that little onesie up in there, low Canada.
Yeah.
Fuck Canadians.
Yeah, these Quebecers had to go all the way to LA to get a win. Good for them.
LA, the weakest of the cities in America.
DC, thanks for the 20 subs, man. Jeez, Louise.
Oh,
maybe else want to throw in
wait. Do I have a sub yet? Make sure I chat in here to make sure that I get it.
I do believe you do.
How are you not following us already? You.
No, I already have a sub. See, I am a supporter. Not of you, JR. Fuck you.
Hey, more people need to go to YouTube and join the Shank Army on YouTube.
Shank Army, you for a while were the Lone Ranger on.
I noticed that. Now I'm not. I got a little army. High up in there.
Yeah,
that's right.
Dumb man.
Clint the man. Lab Glass was on there tonight, and he just switched back to Twitch.
He said he got lonely.
My buddy Mike Friesen's been over there. He's been on that YouTube. So
Hey, you gotta get
Use us.
you gotta get. You know what the next thing you guys need? You need an alert for these gift subs, right? You need some.
I think if you look at your mail, your notifications should
email.
show up.
Yeah, but I'm talking like on the middle of the screen. Yep.
Oh
Fucking-
yeah, we used to.
So the problem is that we aren't using OBS and we're using StreamYard. I mean, I can set it up so it works.
Hang on,
It
what in the
just
Chinese
wouldn't-
shit did you just say? What did you say too?
Sorry, I know too much about this dumb shit.
I got an Android because I'm not smart enough to work a damn iPhone.
Well, basically, JR would just get too stressed out trying to making sure all that shit was firing off, and it was like StreamYard's just way easier.
Hey, understandable.
So instead, when
That's
people give us stuff like that and it's good, we just make videos of people getting chopped or stupid songs.
Oh yeah, let's continue that.
Hey, those songs are not stupid.
No.
Hold on. Do you guys want to see the chop video?
Hey, let's see the chop.
Have you guys?
the skin. You're all sick.
Oh! Woo! Uh-oh! Oh! Oh! Get in there, Justin. All right. Justin, the camera only has a certain amount of time. Get in there. Oh! Woo! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no!
Dude,
I agree. After you get chopped by Justin, fucking run. That man.
Well, I didn't know why. I didn't know why Cole came over, and then Maddie being all dirty and shit. That was only supposed to be Zay and Justin Decent, and then literally Maddie gets in there, gives me 2 chops. I wasn't prepared for that second one. Obviously, I was already stepping away, and then Justin comes in and gives me that, and I swear to God, I thought Cole was gonna give me a chop. I would have been like, all right, man, like listen, this is it though. And then he tries to give me a taste. I'm like, nope, no way, man. But this is, I can still see the fucking print on my chest still. Like just a bare outline right now.
Yeah.
I love Mr. Joey Jojo just having to get himself over. Oh shit, I put it on me. Oh no.
I like that he was rushing Decent. Like, I only have so much time on my camera. Hurry.
Yeah, right. No, I think because when I was, well, obviously being there, but I always thought he was saying like you need to break the skin kind of thing. I did scab over on that, man. Like it was very dumb. It was very dumb.
You're lucky ZK didn't break your clavicle.
I talked about this with HCW Sports. I was talking like, you know, I used to hit my. I was like, I don't know why a chop would hurt. And then I got into the business like, holy fuck, chops hurt, man.
Which, by the way, before we go to night 2, everybody check out our good friend Josh Joseph's podcast there, HCW podcast. Bryce Jordan, this week's guest.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Well,
good for you, man.
Yeah, I was like,
hey,
man, did a podcast last night on 2 counts tonight. It's like, man, I'm on a roll right now. This is top shelf, baby.
Top shelf, you know. I go, and that's why that's also why HCW or Josh started with me when he was going through all of the hosts to be on his fucking podcast. So there you go, boys.
Because you're the one that has the top shit on your calendar.
It's called saving the best ones for last.
Yeah, me.
Jackass, you were the last one. All right, how dare you? It was me, JR, and then you.
No, it was me, you, JR. JR was the last. Actually, technically, if we're going by everybody in the room, Golden God was the last one.
Well, true.
And if I'm honest, even though I'm not a fan of his, I'm sure his is a way better podcast than yours was.
Than mine was.
Yeah.
Here's my deal. I think if Shank gets on there, it'll be better than all of ours.
I've only been on one podcast. You guys want to take a wild guess whose it is?
This one?
Yeah. You know why? Nobody wants to get canceled.
I love that.
I know it.
Where can we find Redbeard and the Weasel?
You know what? Actually, that could be a hell. Yeah. I mean, obviously.
Redbeard and the Weasel?
Wait, would
Graham's referring to.
Would a weasel have something?
Well, so yeah, Golden God in that little news break was referred to as the Golden Weasel.
I come over today, and this is what I found.
Would a weasel have this?
Did you steal that?
Yes, he did. I got a message from it. Hey, by the way,
We're missing one of the belts. If anybody could let us know where it's at.
Oh no, I'm sure Prentice had a heart attack.
I mean, I'm not calling my shot, but I'm like Babe Ruth in this bitch.
That is hilarious that you took one of the titles.
Where's the other one at a Casey's?
Probably at Prentice's house.
Yeah. Need to get Tom a weasel
we got
suit of his
one.
own. There you go. Finish it off. Ladder match. I mean, that's
It's always gonna be friends with the promoter.
It's gonna be a hell of a.
It's gonna be a brutal match.
Yeah, Cowboys from Hell with the boys versus Chileo. Man, that's fucking. I mean, for the golds, there's really no way you can start it off better than. I mean, if you want to add diamonds and violence and stuff like that. I mean, they had a tough match against you guys. You know, then a tough match against Cowboys from Hell. I mean, if you want to make it a four-way for it, but I mean, who am I to say? I'm not part of the booking staff, is what I'm saying.
I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a little more than diamonds and violence here pretty soon.
I think so, man.
Just looking at it. Well, if you think about it, whoever wins this triple threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Obviously, if you lose, you gotta fall. That only brings them. They're in a perfect spot, realistically, just to sit and hang out. Point.
Yeah, and they don't have to be in a ladder match. They could just challenge who's next.
That's smart on them because they didn't want to get their ass beat.
They don't want that.
Speaking of chops, by the way, Jackson King is I hate to say it, he's literally got the #1 hardest chop that I've ever taken. Little 125-pound Jackson King. That boy cracked me one day in Algona. I got so mad I punched him in the chin. I was pissed.
That's a receipt for you.
Oh, that's great. Jackson
and
King.
Bam Bam Bundy pound for pound, Bam Bam Bundy by a lot. I have a video I could send you all about that one. I took about 15 of them bad boys in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh my
goodness.
Main event Memphis, by the way.
Yeah, main event Memphis, by the way. Jerry Lawler was under me.
Like sexually?
No.
He
wasn't under 14.
No. Don't say that. That's not like he'll remember it anyway. He's got a brain thing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
If anything, we should just get an autograph now before he kicks.
Yeah, this is true.
That's my new gimmick right now. I'm just gonna start taking bets on dudes I think are gonna die and get their autograph. Tony Saragusa was the last one. I literally was like, I'm gonna go buy an old Saragusa jersey and then send it to him and see if and then he dies like a week later. I'm like, oh.
Did you send the jersey to him?
No. I don't think he would have signed it.
Like you said it to him, he dies, and like 6 months later, it comes back
what are you
signed.
doing?
He dies halfway through.
Back signed, half a name.
Oh my god! I would. Return address.
I guess we should send this back to you now.
Tony S.
It's Tony. It's just Tony.
Falls off the jersey.
This is the last signature ever.
Anyway, to get back to your question, we definitely could take down Sami Zayn and Kevin.
Oh my god, that was
that was the original question on this, wasn't it?
That was, yeah.
My life.
Dude,
the crowd was dead for it.
Say again?
I said the crowd was dead for it.
They really were. Yeah, they weren't really up for it until the end of that.
I think that's part of the reason of like the tags are hard to pull off in a main event. That's why you don't see tag matches as main events a lot. I mean,
I think the thing is I literally think they were the crowd was gassed.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of them were probably there for Stand and Deliver too? Like that's a long
and I don't like that. I don't like that they're doing that.
No, well, especially for those that are there and like, okay, well, they bought the package, so they get Hall of Fame, Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania. Like that's a long night coming from Hall of Fame. Then you're like, oh, let's party. We're in LA. Fuck it. Then to get up for Stand and Deliver, and then night 1 of WrestleMania.
Made that mistake in Miami.
Well, even like when I went to Royal Rumble in St. Louis. Never been to St. Louis. So like just to like taking the vibe of the crappy city that should be shot down, destroyed with everybody in it.
Cardinals
the reason why your fucking city, your team left to LA.
Yeah, Cardinals suck too.
Cardinals suck. The Blues suck.
Go Cubs.
I got a gun pulled on me the next morning at 9 a.m. while drinking a water.
What?
Yeah, you fuck that city and fuck everybody in it.
Can we hear that story?
Yeah. So all right. So I first off,
Never let your stupid fucking friends book a hotel for you. Do it yourself.
Correct.
I show up on the border of Illinois and St. Louis, right? Whatever, sketchy. The gas station is I've never seen two gas stations connected to each other. And then and guess what, guys? We got a fence for when it shuts. When we close, we really close. We close the gate and it latches. So the next morning, I'm like, whatever. I go over there the next morning. It's like 9 a.m., dude. I got cotton chops. I'm dead from the night before. I got 2 Fiji waters. I take 2 steps outside. My country ass looks left, looks right, and notices the homeboy to the right has a gun on him. And I'm just like, huh. He fucking instantly, boom, we got a problem. And I was like, motherfucker. Because obviously I didn't bring mine with me. So yeah, I had to play pussy. Because I would have, don't even get me started what I would have done. I would have played victim and fucking put him in the fucking place, dude.
Well, you know why
now,
this
did
happened?
you give him the Fiji waters?
I was gonna say, you know why this happened. You can't be walking out in the hood with Fiji water. It shows you got money, bro.
That's all I got to say, motherfucker. You shoot from the bottom because you can't be at the fucking top, bitch.
There we go.
Fuck
Now that's
you.
the promo we all
Fuck
been
St.
waiting
Louis.
for.
Fuck Randy Orton.
Very true. Legend
he's
killer
a
my
Battle
ass,
Hawks.
man.
He's that kind
Battle
of
Hawks, though, dude. I don't get it.
Oh, shit.
You and my buddy Corey Adam, we get along. He loves the Battlehawks for some stupid reason.
Call, baby. Call. Let's go.
More like war pussies.
Now you're pissing Shank off. What the hell, Tom?
Well, I'm a Renegades fan, man. Like they play in the state.
Fuck them!
You're a what?
You like that
Renegade.
shitty blue? You like
dude.
that shitty blue?
Dude, like Arlington's like a second home, man. That's where my brother lives. So it's
Fuck where he lives. Caw is the law, motherfucker. Is why it rhymes.
all right. Tone it down. Tone it down. First of all, if anybody should come to my fans, it should be this cowboy loving motherfucker right up here and stuff. But no, of course not. He's not going to come anywhere close to the XFL shit.
I have
I
not
love
gotten
indoor,
to
dude.
see any of it yet.
I'm a
like,
huge
Yeah.
indoor fan.
Dude, fucking Ace is up here being a huge mark for The Rock all the time, and then he won't watch one of his fucking products. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm glad that his team sucks.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like it's PGA season kicked up. It's the Masters.
That is true. That is true.
Like, come on, Tommy. I'm priorities, brother.
Well, the XFL has been going for about 6 weeks. I think their season's already done. Like we're now just waiting for the USFL.
Is it only a 6-week season?
No, it's
Well, they only got 8 teams, man.
I suppose. Are they planning to add more teams?
They should.
I mean, depending on how successful. I think this is the first full season they've had since the inaugural one, dude.
Well, but this is already has to be more successful than what Vince was doing.
Well,
because I've read articles of like ticket sales and shit, and it sounds like
if you look at like St. Louis is like they sell that whole entire bottom out of their stadium all the time.
Yeah. This is why the NFL actually needs to get back into St. Louis. I mean, it is still a hellhole city, but like,
yes, they do need to get back in there for football.
I mean, if the XFL was smart, why don't you just put a team, maybe in Des Moines, but like, you know, right between Ames and Iowa City, right? Like, go find a way of making a stadium like right there.
Between Ames and Iowa City, bro. That is first off. That is the most fucking diagonal angle of all time. You picked the worst 2 fucking locations. And second off, Ames couldn't draw to save their fucking life. That's the reason why they got the junior fucking varsity in Ames, all right? Iowa fucking City's where the varsity plays. It's the Hawkeye State for a fucking reason. Fuck Iowa State. Fuck the Cyclones. Go Hawks, motherfucker. And I mean it with everything. Fuck you.
How mad were you then this weekend?
Let's not talk. Okay. No, listen. First off, everybody's mad about that girl doing this, bro. Arrogancy at its finest. I don't give a shit. Like, you got them. Take them.
Yeah,
take them. The only thing I hate about the whole deal is how they're like LSU's like taking offense that like she did it to the other, like to to Louisville. Louisville girl was talking shit the whole time. It was just a banter between them two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if we would have done it, I would have been doing this to LSU fans too. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
I've never seen anybody more fired up for women's basketball than in this moment in history. I'm not lying, man. Like honestly, sports is sports, man, whatever. But like the reality is like this. Yeah, if if people actually gave two shits about the sport more often, dude, like this probably wouldn't be happening anyways. But now we're all just overreacting because I think the last time it got covered this much is when Don Imus called the Rutgers women's team a bunch of nappy-headed hoes, if you will. So that was probably the last time anybody talked about women's basketball this much. So congrats,
God, Bernie.
Honestly, though, it wouldn't have gotten talking about if Caitlin Clark wasn't such a fucking dog. If she wasn't such a fucking gangster on that bat, dude, she literally just 33 feet. How you doing?
Yeah.
F. Dom Imus.
Yeah, Tim Hill, you're not wrong. There's the other member of Team Top Shelf right there.
We got to start a roster or something. We got to like come up with some rankings. Like, I want to be Tom Brady. I get it if I can't be. If I can't be Tom of the Top Shelf, then at least make me Aaron Hernandez.
I was gonna say Gronk, but if you want to go for the murderer, I mean,
Shank, baby,
damn,
it's the only way, dude.
I suppose that is the only way.
Everybody needs the fucking shooter, dude. Everybody needs the dude who's gonna pull the trigger. I will be that guy. Why do you
That's
think he
the
tags
weirdest
us?
thing to be, man.
Oh, did the killer? Nah, that's cool.
Oh, I mean, sure.
Put a knife in them, dude. They can't see it if it's in their back.
What's the tag? What's the team Top Shelf top 5?
1, 2. D is 3. I don't give a fuck who's 4 and 5. We only need 3. Because we have Tom's Coach Bill. We don't need anybody else, really.
Dissension in the Top Shelf ranks. See, you haven't even told. Shank doesn't even know about Tim Nella, does he?
He knows about Tim. Tim's right there.
Hi, Tim.
I mean, there is no 4th and 5th technically right now because there's only 3 members, and as Shank pointed out, I'm basically the manager / coach.
No, you're definitely coach. You're definitely Bill.
Yeah, see, we know how this rolls. Okay, so
Bryce
we
can
only
be
got 3
Tom.
spots right now.
He's the most handsome, and he's really got a good body.
What?
Yeah, I want to be, dude. You have no idea how bad I want to be Aaron Hernandez.
I mean, if we're gonna roll with like Patriot, like
oh yeah,
insignia, like
Sony Michelle,
probably. I mean, Tim knows he's ripped though too, man. Like it's a close battle.
Timmy
Tim can be Gronk. He can be
Nella is a fucking athlete. Let me tell you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
That makes one.
He's still playing football, man. Like, come on, dude.
And his dream is to get in a wrestling ring this year.
Oh, then shit. Join the boys. We could use a 3rd.
Ooh, there we go. That makes it very easy to be
Timmy
Team Top Shelf right there. I tell you,
you will love Timmy.
I want to make it happen someday because, like, dude's up at like 4 a.m. at the gym every morning. Dude's jacked. Like, I would love to see Timmy finally get his chance at the ring.
Him and these two would hang out.
Can we send Tim Noah the link for this so we can just get him on here? So it's like a whole Team Top Shelf going on.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
We road tripping, boys.
I'll just start playing some fucking music.
You be careful.
I mean,
all right. Let's bring it back because we're running out of showtime now. We're gonna run through this second card real quick because we should.
No, we're not. We can go forever.
Brock Lesnar beat Amos. Whatever. I will say this. We said it on Sunday, or I said it on Sunday. Like, of course, he's gonna do this and fly the fuck out of there and get out of there right away. That's why he's the first match on the show. Wrong. Very wrong. If you watch Monday Night Raw. Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, they win that women's fatal 4-way that, again, really had nothing, whatever. Y'all talk about chops earlier. Can we talk about the match that was Chop City? And that was the Intercontinental title match with Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew. Holy hell, I've never seen 3 big dudes just beat the hell out of each other like that in a long time in WWE.
Personally, that was my favorite match of all of WrestleMania.
Imagine if that would have been the main. Oh, that's a good way to end it.
It would have been, dude. And Gunther,
just
man,
stiff.
It was so good, though. So good. Bianca Belair beats Asuka. What's next for Belair? Again, we saw the tease on Monday Night Raw with Rhea and Belair. They're both champs. Are they going to unify those titles? Is that what the tease was? Or is this going to be somewhere down the road and they're going to have their own things? Who knows?
Asuka tweeting about leaving.
Yeah.
Some people some people were saying that because of that promo last night between Rhea and Bianca, that we're probably going to see that as WrestleMania 40, one of the nights pay-per-view. I wouldn't care if it was, because I think that'd be a hell of a match to really see, but I don't think you sell that now. I think you sell that for SummerSlam, because I mean, they did great work with Bianca Belair last SummerSlam. She's a hell of a champion. I just don't think you really can draw a year long out of a main event women's match. And that's no offense to the women, because they're great, but it's just, I don't think that WWE knows how to do that very well.
Well, they probably won't. They'll probably pull that trigger if that's the case when we get a few months out from 40. But I mean, they got a lot of time to fill then too. We got some people coming back too. You got Bliss is going to be coming back. You've got some of these NXT people making their way up now. Mike talking about Drew McIntyre getting close to free agency. We're going to get into that because, again, there's a lot of that stuff that could kind of go along with the sale. Snoop Dogg. Okay. So first we see Snoop Dogg, Pat McAfee. Gronk gets it in night 1. Night 2. Can we all agree that the McMahon family their quads are forever cursed?
Yeah,
because Shane
Worst quads in
McMahon
the
didn't
game.
do more than 2 moves in that ring before he blew his quad like Papa McMahon.
The McMahon quad and the Shanky family hearts are exactly the same. They give out and it's over.
For some reason, I was thinking to myself like achy breaky heart kind of thing. I was like, oh, they're achy breaky? What are we talking about here?
Well, if you ask Matty Starr, my dad died of disappointment. It took me so hard not to laugh when he said that. I was like, that's a good one.
By the way, let's be real honest here. Shane McMahon should have been nowhere close to that ring anyways, man. He sounded like he's gonna have a heart attack on the mic after just running down to the ring, dude. Like, I don't know how he is so out of shape, dude. Like, it looks like he works out, but
I get it.
It's the last hurrah. You know, last time when McMahon can get out there and do something.
Tom, you don't have
after
kids,
the
dude.
sale.
You just don't get it.
I don't have kids. Is that supposed to be like a reference or something?
No, I don't know. I just wanted. Everybody has an excuse who has kids. That's their excuse. Like, I just have kids.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep.
I just couldn't get into shape. Like, I have no time. Oh, I have kids.
Now, I mean, that schedule is very tough. I will say that. But if you're getting ready for a wrestling match and you are a McMahon, you can't find your way to the gym to be running some miles there. I mean, come on, dude.
It just all goes to ego. It just all goes to the ego of the McMahon family, period.
Well, because that's a whole nother thing. Vince McMahon is rocking that stupid pencil stash, man. Come on, dude. That's some ego shit right there, dude.
I want that.
And he dyed his hair.
bad.
Let's be real on. He dyed his hair black for this fucking sale too. Sure. Come on, that's gross.
He looks more to me like fucking Wayne Newton than anybody else.
Everybody.
Somebody put up like a Wario picture, and I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty spot on too."
Why?
Or Ouija or something.
Waluigi, don't be dissing my man.
Waluigi.
No,
yeah.
Who's the Street Fighter character? I saw that one, and that was good. The guy,
M. Bison.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't remember what I was going to say.
You guys are going to go to that Mario and Luigi movie?
Yeah.
Go check out.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. That well, he probably didn't work out, Tommy, because he's like, I'm gonna only do this like 3-minute thing with Miz. I can handle it. I'm a seasoned vet. I've done this my whole life.
53 years of age said different.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, to his credit though, at least he was doing something more athletic than fucking sliding into a ring and trying to
sliding into the ring is the hardest bullshit of all time. Did we see me hit the rope? I literally about flung off the fucking ring.
Hold on. Yeah. No, but hold on. That ring, that bottom ring rope, the last Absolute show, that was way too loose and everybody fucking knew it because fucking even Gable Galileo had a problem getting underneath it.
Well, dude, listen, my gut got real big from the last show. I quit. I mean, there's some issues. I quit working out. Hey, we're getting back on it, boys. I'm getting back into the gym. But yeah, my gut gained some inches in there, boy.
All right. I mean, we've all had issues with being motivated.
I'm gonna lose this gut and I'm gonna slide across that thing like Edge right into the other side, into those people. Catch me.
Well, you can find that Matty Mark first, dude. Holy jeez, that guy almost started swinging at the end of your match.
If you aren't doing that by the end of the summer, I'm going to be so disappointed, Shane.
Oh, I have one knee pad. We all seen that, right?
JJ, Vince didn't blow a quad. I convinced Steve shit his pants.
Dude, did you guys ever watch the Camp WWE that they had on the network, the cartoon, like the adult cartoon that they made? There's like a whole bit in there where he like goes to work out his quads, does something, and all of a sudden he's like, and he like shit himself, and then he just stares at the mirror, and then all of a sudden Cartoon Vince is like, "Ha! Got you, legs!" Like, I just put a prank joke on my legs. I shit myself.
I got him good.
Dude, that Camp WWE shit was actually pretty hilarious.
Dude, that Legends House was pretty good too. That actually kind of was funny.
They were supposed to do a second season of that, and it didn't
I never. So when I first watched out, I just started wrestling, and I was like, man, why the hell does Hillbilly Jim keep saying the word gimmick? Give me the gimmick. Where's the gimmick? Gimmick. I call everything a fucking gimmick now.
Yep.
It's a gimmick. Give me the damn gimmick.
Yep. Oh, it's hilarious. So anyways, yeah, so he blows out his thing. Snoop Dogg gets the pin. Snoop Dogg is officially 1-0 at WrestleMania.
Oh, good for Snoop. What about Snoop on the improvise?
Right? Yeah, they had...
Hey, what the hell, dog? You messed up my dude.
I mean, as long as he doesn't go off a rope for a bad splash, man, like we'll be all right.
My splashes aren't any better.
I was really hoping
I'm just throwing that out there.
I was really hoping he'd have a blunt in his mouth at all times when he was on camera. I thought that would have been hilarious.
I thought he's a joint smoker though.
Whatever.
Papers.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Joints. Whatever. Just.
I don't like. I honestly hate Snoop Dogg. But that's personal beef I have.
Oh.
We'll get into that later. Snoop Dogg. The challenge has been thrown down. That would be the match of the year.
He shows up in Waterloo. It's Super Slam.
Oh my God! I would drop his ass and put a red flag on him and bloods for life, son.
Oh man, here we go.
Son. Crip shit.
First of all, you can't say that when we were driving out.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, don't start any of that shit. When we were driving out of Waterloo, we go right by a fucking raid house. All right, so don't fucking start saying this shit about gang stuff, man. All right, we don't need that trouble.
Where do you think we're living? You go outside right now. You in the 319, dirty Lou, baby.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Yeah, no lie. We got Edge, Finn Balor, Hell in a Cell. Edge had a sweet entrance. Match was okay. Could have been.
Why? So let me ask you this: why were the kendo sticks fucking painted?
I don't get why they
in the
did
chair.
Well, they did all the purple for Balor, red for. I don't get why everything had to be color coded.
It was fucking stupid.
But then later, Edge grabbed like a stack of kendo sticks, and they were playing.
Yeah,
didn't have time to
They
paint
ran out of paint.
Bro, yeah, they all
on the stage had to get going and meet John Cena earlier, so they had to quit painting.
Yeah, all the paint was for the Make-A-Wish kids, and then also Finn Balor.
Yeah, it was. John Cena better protect his fucking record. I'm coming for it. You know how many times I hung out with Joey JoJo now? At least 60.
Unbelievable. That's great.
I can't wait to see Joey the next time and be like, you were referenced as a Make-A-Wish kid.
If you talk to Joey, ask him why. Well, ask him how he thought Rey Mysterio got over in a triple threat. We've been arguing about this all week.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He literally goes, Rey was over in that triple threat. We're like, bro, if Eddie didn't fucking die, he'd stay on the mid card. Sit the hell down.
Yeah.
True story. JJ, I think most of us have seen the wound, the head gash, if you will, from Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Dude,
I put one of them on a dude's face when I was fighting in the cage back in like 2009. Anthony Clark. It's on Google too.
Was this when you were beating up grown men as a teenager?
Oh yeah, I was right before my title. So yeah, I was 16. That dude was like 28. Took 8 stitches to close that bitch.
Dude, these guys, did they know how old you were?
Yeah. Well, okay. So at first I lied about my age and my name, and then somebody at the event, because we're in a small ass town, was like, I know him and his mom. And then, yeah. So then they were like, you can't fight, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? And they're like, I guess fight. Go. You're up. They literally did not care. So like, my dad called me and he's like, I'm 3 miles away. I'm gonna kick your ass if you fight. And he hangs up on me. I hand my phone to my cousin and they're like, you're up. And I'm like, what? And they're like, and now introducing 245 pounds, Brandon Murphy. And I was like, I lied about the name. And I was like, I better walk out there. So I walked out there, stomped the dude in 36 seconds. By the way, sent that same guy a Facebook message today. We are still friends to this day, fucking 17 years later.
That's
Still friends
amazing.
with that guy. So yeah, but yeah,
Nice.
and then that's like a month later, I started training, and like I got called to shank because I was doing this crap during sparring sessions. I tried to put a meat hook, and I was like, if I touch him 100 times, I'll win. It doesn't got to be hard. You just got to touch him, right? And they're like, no, what are you doing? My coach did. He stopped the whole thing. Goes, stop. My coach was the announcer for the first couple of APW shows. He goes, stop. What was that? And I'm like, what? And he goes, what in the hell was that? And I'm like, I was trying to fight him. And he goes, were you just trying to shank somebody? And I was like, no, I don't know what that even means. And he's like, a prison shank, like you stab people with like metal objects. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you just go. You however many times, man.
There's the shirt, boy. From that point on, I became
Shank's like,
shank.
oh, you mean like this?
No, to me, I was like, this is how big of a fucking nerd I was. I was like, you mean like in golf when you hit it hard and it goes off to the left? They're like, it's fucking retard, dude. Damn.
Oh, that's amazing. I just want that up one more time because I love that comment.
I haven't seen a gash. No, me too, dude. Me too.
JJ, you gotta quit, man. You're getting people
you
going.
don't, Daddy. Listen, I'd cut me off a slice of that. I'd go back for seconds and still lick the fucking plate, dude. Come get it. Come get it. 75 degrees at all time.
This is why Bryce is hanging with Trish Stratus during your match. You're worried about Sonny over there, dude.
And who's getting laid, motherfucker? And who's getting laid? He didn't fuck her, but I sure went home with 2 hippos that night. Hungry.
Oh my God.
I want to make it my mission to see if we can get you on Sonny's visitors list at jail.
Hey, we got Badger in the chat now too. Badger, what's going on, dude? Fucking Stud Club over here. Yeah, Badger and Prentice just run into the reindeer you match, man. Leave me on commentary by myself.
JJ and Shank in a tag team, Sonny. Oh my God! Main event time. Main event
The
time.
size difference doesn't ruin the friendship. I don't bother me a bit.
London Bridger.
Unfucking believable.
No eye contact. That's the golden rule.
I don't.
This is how I know we're gonna
Look
become
at me,
canceled.
dude. Get in these eyes. Stare at me, Daddy. Stare at me. You want to hold the title? I'll let you.
You're gonna marry the same lady as me.
I don't give a shit about balls touch. This means we friends.
Shake out of control, dude. You gotta roll it way back, dude. You're gonna get us
This is
demonetized and shit. None of these DC bits and subs are gonna fucking count for us anymore. Amazon's gonna take all this shit from us.
Listen, if he takes it because of me, that's on him. All right.
No, Amazon will. I mean, DC's already giving the bits.
Shit.
Anyways, Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes in what I think was a big surprise for a lot of people.
I was happy.
I mean, I get it. See, here's the deal. Rhodes can win the title, and it's still going to be special for the Rhodes family. So it doesn't have to be at Mania, but you have the opportunity to make it that much more special.
I've been seeing a lot of like this Starrcade thing. They're like, maybe he'll do it at Starrcade. I'm like, dude, it'd be the most Vince thing ever to bury him at Starrcade too, just like an asshole. I would. That's just me though.
Well, I don't even know why they're running the Starrcade event because it's always been like their little way to like pay homage, if you will, to Mid-South or not Mid-South, but like Mid-Atlantic area and stuff, right? Like that's their little thing. Like, oh, Carolinas, like here you go, you're gonna get Starrcade now, and it's so worthless. Like the whole thing, it's not even like normally a premium live event. It's been relegated to just a. It's not even on the network, but here you go. Have fun, Charleston. I mean, it's not even a good event.
Vince doing Vince's thing, baby. Vince dropping that elbow on the dead WCW at any moment.
I mean, that was originally an NWA event, but whatever.
Well, let's get into it. After Mania on Monday, it was announced that WWE and Denver have reached a deal. It will be under the Endeavor umbrella, which is also containing UFC. It was very, very evident that there's been a shift in power again if you watched Monday Night Raw.
Right. For sure.
What is supposed to be the best Raw of the year was not even a good Raw, really. Things didn't make sense. Why did Rollins? And there's a video of Rollins getting talked to by the production team ringside in that commercial break. So whatever he was supposed to do, they pulled the plug on that and just had him stand there. Bailey got pulled out of Damage Control and wasn't on TV. But the overall rumor right now, though, is that there's already people that are looking to find their way out if Vince, in fact, does take over creative again.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't get how he doesn't realize this. I don't get how one man could be so oblivious.
Ego.
Do you think he
fan
cares?
base?
Do you think he gives a fuck?
That, and I don't know. The sale, the new owners probably really made the call. We want to pay less if Cody won. Well, the other thing too is how has Endeavor not, like if you're buying a company, wouldn't you kind of look into the fan base, like what it's like, all that, and then also kind of maybe see like, people were really excited when he left.
Well, so this is not about creative and stuff. This is about the fact that Endeavor got into a bidding war, it sounds like, and they didn't want to lose because there's egos at the top of this. The guy who runs Endeavor, plus also then Dana White on the other side as far as UFC. You got Vince. I'm sure there's just thinking if we bring a real legitimate combat sport and have wrestling alongside it, now it makes us this premium sports entertainment for real. And I have problems with it based off of that because I've been, Mike's in the chat and so that him and I have been talking a little bit about as far as they're probably want to do crossovers, fighters.
Bobby Lashley 2.0 over again. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, or they're going to find like those Irish guys to put out there. Like McGregor said that he might want to go over and stuff. And that what is that?
I'm not
guy?
sure that they will though. Not like, I mean, you'll see the crossover as far as like WWE stars are going to be in the crowd at UFC events. UFC stars are going to be at the crowd at WWE event. I think Dana White has been so vocal over the years about how fake wrestling is and all that shit. I don't think that will ever happen, that we're going to see a show that has UFC and WWE. Like, that's just not going to happen.
I'm not saying I combine them, but I mean, even that, whatever Dana has said, he's still signed Phil Brooks. I mean, he still knows the draws of pro wrestling,
but that's what's going to just continue,
Yeah, but they've benefited from it for years. I mean, when Brock Lesnar went over there, they got a huge. Why do you think Brock headlined 100 and 200 for UFC? Is because his name has value on that side of it stuff too. So,
well, and it goes the other way too because who's Brown Pride? Who's the guy that beat
Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, so like they brought Kane in, they brought Shamrock in. So I mean, like actually, Shamrock was like the original, like
Shamrock was good.
And that was UFC going to WWE, because Vince knew. That's the thing. Back then, Vince knew what a big name was and how it would work.
Well, I mean, except for like Dan Severn, he doesn't know how to fucking use everybody.
Or except when
I love Dan Severn. I don't know what you're talking
about.
but
Vince.
Dan's a
But Vince didn't know how to use them, dude. He was the NWA champion and UFC champion. He didn't do dilly shit with him, dude. Dan Severn was a fucking man beast for real.
Well, he was really only brought in to have his feud with Shamrock, and then they just kept him. That was the deal.
Well, Shane was interested in a young UFC when he was first going, and Vince was like, no.
Well, and
imagine how much that would change things now. Like
every weight class would have a different belt.
Yeah, HCW, we got your next podcast guest here in the Shank too. So you just had Bryce Jordan on. We've been promoting that a little bit. Way to join the chat late here.
Don't put me unless you want your shit to get canceled.
It was fun. I had a great time.
Well, so now here's the deal, though, Lab Glass. Vince doesn't own the whole company. There is a head of Endeavor. Vince will be the CEO, chairman of the board of WWE, and Dana is still the president of UFC. So they still run their own companies differently, but they both will answer to the guys who own Endeavor.
The last time a merger happened in wrestling, look what happened.
Well, the sad part is that they had Triple H go out last night at the beginning of the show. And if you watch him doing that, I swear to God, you can see a tear in his eye because he knows he's fucking saying bullshit. And when he's out,
we have an opening in APW for AH.
Come on over, Papa.
because he literally, like, you could just see, like, it looked like he had a tear in his eye when he's like, nothing is going to change. And they had that meeting with the talent backstage too. Yet, as Raw started, someone was sitting in gorilla position, changing everything last second again.
That's
So,
what-
and that's the part with this is, yeah, and that's the part with this that's the sad part of the sale. Like, it's sad to see WWE not be a family business anymore, but we knew that would happen. Vince likes money, so it is what it is. But the sad part is seeing that this guy, first of all, I bet you was only going to sell to anybody who was going to be like, yep, you can run it.
Oh yeah, that's certainly a huge part of why they purchased it, because he brokered his own fucking deal back into the company.
Yeah, and it's sad to see that it's like, yo, your employees aren't happy about that. How have you not realized this? You have to thank Triple H there's been family conversations, and you have to believe that it's been brought up where it's like, hey man, you can't keep changing shit every 10 seconds. You're making no more sense. You're ruining people's careers. Like, what the fuck are we here doing? And like Mike said, narcissism, and that's just it. Triple H was doing a better job. I mean, can we admit that as soon as we heard Vince retired, the vibes changed, everything changed, and
we gotta hear it. We gotta hear it now.
Yeah, we gotta.
Should I do the
Listen, the way WWE is never gonna change.
Terrorizing.
He wanted to be we are and fuck. No, we are.
Yeah.
APW.
Yay!
So here's another thing though too. Like, I think, and you mentioned obviously like with Bailey and some other people leaving and stuff like that. I think Bailey has, she was backstage at the NJPW show in San Jose supporting Mercedes. So I think there's been a lot of talk. I think she's actually still or was friends with Kyrie. So I think she wants to go over and test the waters with New Japan, because that's a division that they want to build up. And I think they're going to have some cross promotion with a lot of the stuff in Japan as well with the women's promotions. So I think she wants to probably go because of this. Like, if you're not getting over in this group that was formed because of trying to get you over again, like, the hell's the point?
Well, and it's been said that there's some top tier talent in WWE right now that, as of the news of the sale and Vince having creative again, are already trying to figure out how they can get out of their contracts, or are not going to resign, or are already exploring new options for when their contracts are done. Some have even said they're going to just ride out the contract, but overall morale is down again, which isn't good, because the hype to Mania this year was actually a lot of fun. And yeah,
that's the other thing too. They were saying that, like the way creative was being done was different. Like Triple H, they said under Triple H's control, it's like they actually had a plan going forward after Mania. It wasn't just like oh, fuck, what are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna do this. Oh, fuck that. Get that shit out of here. Do this. Oh, wait, I don't like that either. Fuck that.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. And the other thing, JJ, have a good night. The other thing too, though, is it's like, man, Triple H has got a great mind for this. Like, I think we can all agree he is a great creative guy.
Yes.
And
Freddie Prinze, start your damn shit. Let's go.
The rumor is he's getting closer to actually launching his promotion. So
thanks, JJ.
Appreciate it, JJ. That's real kind of you. But no, if Freddie Prinze does, I mean, obviously, if Triple H wants to get out, and Steph's already resigned her position, right? And obviously, we saw Shane McMahon at Mania. I don't know if he's involved with the Endeavor side on this or not, but I think it might be one where they want to go into business for themselves, because, I mean, even AEW has been kind of on the lackluster for the last 6 to 7 months for sure. All right, Shank, let's be realistic here, man. Come on now. Everybody, especially some of you Iowa boys, man, like with the hate towards AEW, it's like, were you even watching WWE at the time, man? It was garbage at that point, dude.
Oh, it was.
Come on
it
now.
was. I'm loyal though. Listen.
Yeah,
I've been
y'all
loyal to
too
you the
loyal,
whole
man.
time. They burn you down. I'll stick with you.
All right. I mean,
I'm like the captain in Titanic, brother. I'm just watching the water come in.
you had to. You were the captain, right? Like, Jesus, come on, man.
Well, and it's the sad part is it's like even if this is out to go, at least let Triple H go back and have him Michaels take over NXT again together, because then at least he gets to do something. NXT was the best product in its heyday compared to Raw, all of it.
Sucks now.
And it does as soon as Vince and Pritchard got their hands on it. It just fucking tanked. The multicolored logo, the new arena look, like all that shit just dumbing the product.
It goes right back to what Mike said earlier. He cannot stand Triple H succeeding where he was not.
Yeah. And that's sad too, because that also, like, again, obviously they're all making money off of this, but like, and I don't know what the deal is with him and Shane. I don't. There's obviously something there. But Stephanie and Triple H were poised to take over this company if he were to pass. Mm-hmm. And they were definitely ready to do that. Oh, yeah. And now that's not happening. So, and Stand and Deliver was a really good show. I rewatched some of it, and it was a great. That's just it. They still have some great talent.
That's a cool name,
but
I feel like it was. I feel like, and this is, it's hard to break away with this, but Stand and Deliver had fucking nothing on Black and Gold NXT.
Mm-mm.
It's still not even
takeovers.
Half of it. Not even half. I remember, NXT was the hottest product, I believe, during that time period. I was always more hyped for NXT than I was for any main show event. But I watched Stand Deliver and I was just like, eh.
Yeah. And that's just it. It was good, but it was like it didn't have the feel like some of those epic takeovers did. No. So yeah. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a very interesting year or two right now for WWE, for AEW. Again, the Freddie Prinze stuff. I know he's been waiting he's been trying to tie down TV deals for it, which is why it's been a slow process for him.
I heard he's going to buy
public access, baby. Iowa public access. Daddy, $500 a week. We got you. I got you.
I heard he wants to buy Control Your Narrative. That's what I heard. Freddie Prinze wants to get into Control Your Narrative. He wants that as
there's nothing to buy but EC3 at this point over there.
I love their T-shirts they had. Those are cute.
I love that they launched that and then everybody just ditched it.
Oh, wait, we're all going back.
Oh, wait, we got better deals? Deuces.
H called. I'm busy, bro.
I'm booked that week.
I'm booked.
Yeah, I'm going. I got Mania. Fuck you. Go ahead and talk about more NXT guys doing coke. They're promoting Breaker to the main. Yeah, they are. They've got to now that he dropped the title at Stand and Deliver. Although, I don't know. Will they? Do they have to take a step back from him for a minute since his dad made the news this weekend?
Probably for a fucking minute or two. Plus, also, they buried Cody on fucking Monday, so unless you want to really introduce... hey, hold on. Unless you want to introduce Braun Breaker as the actual next challenger and shit like that, but... exactly. I don't think you do, but
I definitely feel like the Brock fingers at the end was definitely Vince McMahon being like, "Hey, everybody, fuck you." Like that was like he did that for a reason, and yeah. The Steiner news: Rick Steiner at WrestleCon. She is an Impact wrestler, apparently transgender. I cannot remember her name, but while she was walking in going to her table, he was yelling across the room like, "You don't belong here, you're a man, get the fuck out of here, you freak, you fucking..." Just some really bad.
Was there video that surfaced of that?
I don't know if there was or not. And then
listen, I'm not here to fucking defend nobody, but it's just kind of weird. No videos have come out on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody pulls a phone out fast.
I mean, you would think so, but I don't know.
Listen, he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
not defending him, but
yeah. And then I guess there's like there was someone on Impact who's gay, and he was yelling at that person too, calling him like a fag and stuff. I guess
they suck dick. The easier it is for me to get.
Giselle Shaw.
Shaw. That's who it was. Yep.
And then Chris Jericho was like, "Yeah, Rick was always kind of a dick."
No, every dude his age that is like a white angry male in their 60s is all the same. They're all douches.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
no, not Jay. You,
no,
you're still in the 50, right? 48.
Yeah, sure.
He's 110.
Fuck off. Oh, we have breaking news again.
This Justin, our investigative team has uncovered some remarkable news about professional wrestler Bryce Jordan, also known to some as the Golden God. There was apparently an investigation regarding Jordan's propensity to kick a yet unnamed podcast host in the testicles. There is clear video evidence, but the question is what type of punitive damages might be requested? Monetary compensation? A public apology? Even a match with stipulations as requested by the kind, generous, and intelligent victim are all on the table. And finally, in the news, Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche. More news as it happens.
Such a classic promo pick. So good.
It really is a good promo pick, and I hate that. You know how hard it is for me to say that to compliment you. You know it's difficult.
So good. So good. Yeah, Mike, you're right. Where the hell is Swerving Keith Lee? Where the hell is Miro? Like, I don't know. I think the thing with AEW is I think they just need someone who can like talk to Tony and be like, yo, chill out. Like, chill out, take it down a notch, and let's kind of think some of this through. I think.
Well, and he got too excited with loading that roster up to fucking deal with the same level that WWE was, but they don't have the room for everybody, which maybe is why he decided to go and buy ROH, just try and move some of this shit around. But he's still not using these guys correctly.
But in all reality, though, the thing is, he's got just as much TV time as WWE almost, because they've got Dynamite, they've got Rampage, and they've got 2 different versions of Dark on YouTube. So they are putting way more hours out than WWE for that size of roster. It's just Dark. There you go. Hail Twins on Dark. Shout out to them. They did a great job. I mean, Nyla and Shafir. I mean, those two can kick ass. So that's a tall order to go up against those two. But it's just they don't do anything to build anything really on the Dark shows, though. It's really just the matches. I don't know. It's like you said, like if Vince is taking over creative, WWE is going to start tanking again. The tag women's division was already kind of tanking. The women's division as a whole is kind of tanking on WWE right now. Women's wrestling on the 2 biggest stages right now is kind of not great, and that's sad.
Yeah, on AEW, it's like, oh, we had our 5-minute women's segment. We're good. We're good on the week. We got 2 of them on.
But it's not a problem that the athletes are not there. It's just a problem that there's nobody that has a fucking brain in their head on how to use any of them.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but
I would totally fire. I would totally just fire Jade Cargill. That, or I'd be like, you're just gonna be like a model. You're not gonna.
Nah, Cargill is money. That's why she's
in the strip club. Maybe she can't wrestle for shit.
Ooh! Shanky's second home.
That is hilarious. Of course, the strip club's pops Shank. I kind of want to see Shank in a strip club now. I feel like that could be an experience.
He goes to that dirty one that's right across from the Gala Museum.
Because they don't mind it if you go 8 deep in the bathroom. They don't give a shit. That's what I'm saying, Daddy. The other places, kind of pick up on your activities. They're like, why are you 8 deep in the bathroom? You're like, leave me alone. Keys? Like, yeah, hang on.
God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was that rumor, and it's probably, I mean, even if it's true, it's still like, I don't know. The other thing too, though, I know that's been a long time rumor, but I kind of don't know if that's true. I feel like TBS has had quite a few different shows produced by themselves that have been women-led shows and written. So why would they be all against women's wrestling? That, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever.
Because they're putting AEW under their sports category, and they've never had women's sports. I mean, they do not pay in to have any women's college basketball. They don't pay for any of the WNBA games. I mean, they cover TNT covers NBA and stuff. So
if that happens, there needs to be a video made. Strip clubs that'll set your D on fire.
Fire, brother. I love a good case of chlamydia. I ain't scared.
Fuck, there's certain things that have never been said on Twitch until you get Shank on, and
I've only been on here 2.5 times, y'all.
Chlamydia, give me 2.
I'll take doubles of what they're shooting.
And then Bryce is just like, hey, you know what? Why don't you scoot your chair over?
Oh, no. See, he's the listen, he's in a great relationship. He's good. He gets it on the reg. Bro, somebody's got to be the fucking deviant one out here. I just turned 30 also, so I'm like doubling down on my shit. I'm like, deviancy.
You understand that 30 is not like midlife or anything like that, right, man? Like, you don't need this shit for the rest of your life, man.
When you're in wrestling, it literally does this shit. I mean, I'm still hurting from my match, dude.
Yeah, hey, dude, understandably, you both put in fucking hell in there, man. Like, understandably, but again, you can work that, man. Just you'll be all right. Pop some ibuprofen, get on the treadmill, dude. You'll be fine. Work it out. Rub some dirt in it. You'll be fine.
Shanky Profen. How you doing?
Oh, that's great.
That will get you going onto the treadmill for sure.
Gets it on the reg. Shanky gets it when it's ain't no Red River stopping me, Daddy.
All right, look at the time. We're wrapping up.
Coming soon to the 2 Count.
Next week, we are going to preview the Absolute Pro Wrestling show that is going down on
I know the guest on that show.
15th of April 15th. Badger Calhoun, more than likely going to be on the show with us. I haven't told him this yet.
My first tag team partner ever.
There you go. I haven't told him this yet.
Partner ever.
Dude,
oh, yeah. Sorry. I do remember what else we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
Thursday night. You guys are fucking great. You know that? Like, seriously, that was just... Thursday night, we got a real special guest, someone we've been wanting to get on the show for quite a while. We're going to make it happen, and we're going to do a special 1-hour 2 count or so on Thursday night, 7 o'clock, I believe. So watch for that. We got Badger Briggs is going to sit down with us, and we're going to talk. So that's going to be a good
back-to-back Badgers.
It's
right. Wisconsin.
Our Badger's better. I'm just going to say it.
Badger Briggs is very, very good, man. So
Badger Briggs will kick some ass. I'll tell you that.
Oh shit! Well, then maybe me and Shanky should get into it. Figure that one out.
Mikey,
I'll tell you what. Actually, to be real honest, you against Badger Briggs would actually be a pretty entertaining match.
You got shitty cardio too?
No, they do. I think quite a bit of cardio.
Oh no.
These two dweebs. All right, let's cut the show before the next bad thing is fucking said. Let's go. Cut the show. Cut the show.
All right.
Cut the show.
All right.
Cut the show. Cut the show. No, stop right now.
WCW.
No, hey, stop though. Real quick though, Tommy, you got anything going on to promote?
I'll be in Altura in 2 weeks. So that's why. Sorry, boys. You were getting a little too nuts, man. You were getting a little tuned up there, fellas.
JR, what do you got going on?
Nothing till the 20th of April. I'm going up to the casino in Harris, Michigan.
Harris, Michigan. Boys, what you got going on?
You're unmuted now.
All right. I made sure to mute just in case. You know, I didn't want to.
We got.
They'll both be on that Ford Frenzy, Ford Dodge show.
Yes, we have the Ford Dodge show. Us against.
Doesn't matter.
Chillaleo.
Oh, my old tag team partner, Max Chill.
There you go.
Now let me point out one thing before. It was not Ace. It was not me that muted you guys. It was
whoa! All of a sudden,
it wasn't selling you guys out.
One
It was
guy
literally
goes
just
to
to
the middle shelf all of a sudden, huh?
Listen.
Tommy's a good
Are we
Christian.
officially
boy.
become JR boys now?
No,
Are we the old team?
Hey, you both top shelf, and I was watching out for the show on this one, so JR can say all he fucking wants about going into business for myself.
Hey, you do got a good point.
Yep.
But you guys will always be top shelf to me.
I heard him say the same thing to Mott last year. So
Yep.
The fuck I did. We haven't had mine on the show ever. Fuck you.
Listen,
And I would
Yeah,
say,
we have to.
My hit me
Oh,
with
have
his
you?
paint from the top shelf.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
yeah, I have told Mott to his face how bad that match sucked because of what he fucking did. All right, so in his own hometown. So I have no fucking problems telling
I've
shit to
never
Mott.
met
All right,
anybody who shut his own crowd off. Told him to shut up.
Oh man.
they're going
By
for
the
you,
way-
you fucking dweeb.
By the way, on and off the record, can you hear me yelling during that time frame?
Probably yes.
I heard it.
What you
I
like?
mean,
On
I'm
this
over
show?
the.
No,
Like on the show
during the match.
Oh,
I don't think it was picked
no.
up. JR was
Yeah,
actually running
yeah.
camera that night for that show. I was over on DJ booth. I didn't hear nothing
Well,
from me.
The
but-
ringside cam, we don't use the mic.
Oh,
no.
thank God.
Thank goodness, because you would have
I
heard
was-
me.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
screaming. I was like, who is
No, because we have to have the commentary on, so it runs through the board. So no, that ringside cam is not picking up what you boys are saying. So you're safe there, Golden God. Like Tommy said earlier in the show, me and Wes Briscoe are back at it. We got this week's episode up on the Briscoe Big A Show YouTube, so please check that out. We're gonna do another show on Monday, and
How friendly is that show, by the way? The Wes Briscoe show. Is that you should ask Wes about what we did in the Hall of Fame band.
trust me, you're fine. You're fine. We all have Hall of Fame stories with Wes Briscoe. We all do. Yeah. So check that out, guys. Please support. We got some pretty big stuff, pretty big guests coming our way too on the Briscoe Big A Show. And then Thursday night special episode with us. So we'll see you then.
HC Dub, I'm in.
There you go.
With his boy Shanky in
Golden God.
Bryce.
Golden God and Bryce Jordan. Brandon the Shank Eubanks.
Thanks to all of you that are watching for all of our support too. We appreciate it very much. Without you guys, we'd just be talking to ourselves. So we will see you all on Thursday with Badger Briggs. Bye bye.